stupid decision. I am a happy man. Woohoo! Unprepared idiot. This is my home. A quiet place tucked away in the English countryside. The sort of place that's nice for a relaxing, short stroll. And this is me, Jacob, self-confessed to being odd. Life, for me, is cups of teas and staring into a computer screen for days on end. It hasn't always been this way, but after a little cancer diagnosis last year, I've slowed down. It's been the perfect place to live whilst going through weird testicle removing operations, but since my funeral, I've had this itch. You mean you've got an itch down there? An itch to start this new single testicle chapter in my life with a big adventure. This is something I've never done before. I have 2 weeks off work. This is supposed to be my holiday. To build a boat. I am hair drying a canoe. Travel 100 miles and kickstart this new chapter of my life in style. Now this is exactly why we set out on this adventure. I'm about to finish work. The last day of work. So I may as well shut this down and officially begin. Ready? Right. We're off to build a boat, cross a country, all in 2 weeks. Easy peasy. I am genuinely a bit nervous, to be honest. In a good way. I got that like tingly thing at the bottom of my tummy. Part of me has thought that my adventurous spirit was wrapped up in the ball that I lost. And the left one, the one that I'm left with, was my sensible ball. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the madness is still in there somewhere. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Well, when my washing is dried, this project is going to start here, in my garden. Not ideal, I know. And this is the boat. It doesn't look like much, granted. 3 sheets of plywood, a bunch of nice battens over there, some duct tape, some fiberglass, and some epoxy glue. Confidence is key. If I'm confident, it'll work. And if I'm really overconfident, once I sink, I'll somehow see that as a good thing. So you might be wondering, why are you building a canoe, Jacob, and not a boat? Well, canoes feel more adventure-y than a nice row down the river, and plans for this one say you can do it in 3 days. So I figured if I can build it in 3 days, it will mean I have more time to be out there in the wilderness somewhere. As long as it doesn't end up taking me a week to build, I should be on track. But who bloody knows, eh? That's part of the fun. We've made it to an exciting point. I've got all the first bits of wood cut. This is the bottom of the boat, and then these are the sides. There's 4 of those. And then these are what they call butt straps. Oh God, that is so embarrassing. Why did I do that? Let's do that again. And these are what we called butt straps. And apparently they're used to connect the 2 pieces with fancy epoxy glue, which I've got there that I've never used. Bit nervous about it. So I'm gonna get this gluing so it can glue overnight. Okay, I've made what is either a brave or a stupid decision. It looks like it's gonna rain. I just don't know what to do if I don't manage to glue it now. I'm gonna be proper behind. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's do it! Oh, adrenaline, adrenaline, adrenaline. Adrenaline is I'm just walking around in circles. What am I doing? Said I was gonna do it, no I'm not, it's raining. Unprepared idiot. Yes, I am cooking dinner on my canoe. A disassembled, slightly damp canoe. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm disappointed, tired, and Muddy wants his dinner, don't you? It's sunny! So I think it's time to make hay whilst the sun shines. Hey, Muddy. Come on, good boy! I'm trying to do less stupid things. And that is one of my New Year's resolutions. As much PPE as I can get my hands on. I feel like I'm in space, ready to go. Oh, I feel like I'm in some sort of sweatsuit. I'm worried I've not put enough glue on it. Well, there goes day 2. The rain gods have got it in for the project. Are you filled with confidence? Okay, all right. Day 2 is a washout. We'll go again on day 3. Today is a big day. I'm pumping up the adrenaline, I'm getting ready because there's no rain today. And by God, am I going to make the most of it. Muddy, I know you want to go for a walk. You want to go for a walk? It's going to have to be a run because we've not got much time. All right? Come on in. Come on in. Today should be the most exciting day of the build. The day some random sheets of wood get transformed into something new. Something spectacular. Here we go. This is it. I forgot what am I supposed to do. I think it's time to gaffer tape, isn't it? Oh, I need to make the lengths. Off. I'm gonna have to sand, every time you go on that, I'm gonna have to sand it down. Muddy, off, for God's sake. In your bed, go on. Thank you. Oh. We are about to see a canoe. Oh. It's madness. Look at it. It's massive. That's a proper canoe. I'm about to pick up my canoe for the first time ever. It's quite light. Whoa! All that time just sanding and cutting, nothing really happening, and then suddenly, wham, a canoe. It is absolutely gigantic. I'm just running around. Why am I running around? What do I do next? Here we go. Oh, it's a boat. It is the big gluing moment. I've made this tool to scrape the epoxy glue around the corners. This is the most stressful bit by miles. I've made a real mess. Stressful, but successful.
Where does he get the energy from? I'm just checking everything's okay. Ah, the water's getting in over there. This is supposed to be my holiday. It's so early, Muddy. I can't play with a stick. If I sink because it snaps here, then I didn't do a good enough job. I'm going back to bed. No, we're not playing fetch. No. No.
What followed was a weekend of work, in between rain showers, walking the dog, and the odd trip to the pub. These are two of my friends that think I'm an idiot and think I'm not fit enough to do this challenge.
You're not fit enough.
I am.
You've not done any training. When was the last time you lifted something up?
Building the boat is training. Although I didn't like to admit it, this project had taken far more time than I'd planned. It's odd though, that I wouldn't change it for the world. I never have any idea what I'm going to do next. And this morning, I am hair drying a canoe. This is great. This is something I have never done before. And isn't that the best feeling in the world? Technically, it's been a week of failures, missed deadlines, and things going wrong. It's been a day of mess-ups and mistakes. The first one is I accidentally put in twice as much hardener as I should have. I don't really have any epoxy resin left. I don't know how catastrophic that is. I suppose we'll find out. But it doesn't feel that way. And this week, for the first time since my operation, I felt like a doer, a maker of things. Well, these are called the gun whales. Apparently it's time to glue them. Since then, I've had precious little time to work using my hands. Life has overtaken it, to the point where I'd forgotten the physical tingle in the fingers and the yo-yoing of emotions. And as the rain melted away, glue dried, I realised that I had found the adventurous spirit I was looking for. Goodbye! And it wasn't so far from home. When this cup of tea is drunk, it'll be time for the final sprint towards the finish line. Except the finish line is kind of the start line in this challenge. But I've got a list, which means I have to finish today. I've got a list of all the things I've got to do. They are: clean the edges. There is something quite magical about hand tools. Sand off mistakes. I'm so bored of sanding. Glue in the skeg doublers, glue in the knees, glue in the spreader, remove the temporary battens, add the bottom thing, whatever you call that, treat it all with traditional pine tar, and once that's all set and soaked in, it'll be time for the final adventure. Right, big day, Muddy. Let's get on. I'm going to attempt to glue 5 things all at the same time. Let's see how we get on. Ooh! Clamp. Right, I am continuing my naivety now. Oh, Muddy, hang on. I am continuing my naivety when it comes to timekeeping, because whilst the glue is curing, I've decided I need a paddle. I do have this spare bit of wood, They don't look too difficult to build, so I'm sure I could whack this out quickly. Famous last words, I reckon. Whack. Why? How good is that? This is a very nostalgic moment. I'm using traditional Scandinavian pine tar. I used to live on a Dutch barge, and we had this little old rowing boat, and I got taught the traditional way of how they used to treat old ships and boats. And hopefully it will sink in very fast so we can get going, well, tomorrow. Tomorrow, why not? Why not? I am back on the paddle whilst the tar soaks in. Muddy's keeping me company by trying to play fetch me every 2 seconds. I'm tired, pretty exhausted. It's been currently it's more than 12 hours I've been on the go today. But it's been a satisfying day though. Oh, you're back, Muddy. I'm gonna need a holiday after this holiday. Why do humans do this? What made me think this was a great idea? And what made me think I could do it in 3 days? Idiot. Quite a surreal moment. However many days ago it was since I started this, that did not exist. And now look at it. It's a real thing. And it's not broken, it survived the journey well. Life is the best. We're gonna go canoeing for days on end. A moment of truth. Oh, heady mixture of excitement and nerves. My boat floats. The paddle paddles. My first time standing up. Let's see how buoyant it is. Oh, triumphant music, please. It's amazing. Let's get this stuff in the boat, let's get the spaniel in, and let's get going because we've got over 100 miles to do. And not very long to do it. The 100-mile journey begins.
This is not going to plan.
I've had the best day ever. Oh, please get me out. That was too much.